heard before. Please do sing along if you remember it. It's one of our first hits, you know. This is Thirsty Thursdays. We weren't always the mega stars that you see now. There were highs, there were lows, there were a lot of just scared, confused, lonely people at the beginning of all of this, wondering how we would ever make it in this crazy little thing we call life. Believe it or not, this all started at a neighborhood bakery, a place that I always went when the coffee shops got sick of me only ordering one black coffee and trying to stretch that out for 8 hours. A place where we could all just sort of be amongst the flour and the eggs and the good smells. I'll never forget, actually, the first day I met Tom, my very first ginger lover.
Yeah, I'll take a circular croissant muffin with a mocha glaze.
Yeah, okay.
And that other viral TikTok Milka shake.
Okay, I gotta say, the Milka shake takes an extra 10 minutes to make.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
We gotta film the TikTok while we're making it.
No, I came here for the experience. I mean, no, go right ahead.
I've been waiting for 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, every time we get another baked good order, you can take that while you wait.
Oh, thank you.
We gotta start another one.
Oh, this is a tab.
We have
Okay,
to stop
gotcha.
and then start the next one.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Choco Cruffin, everyone.
I know. I mean,
Look, Tommy, we're in the weeds. You gotta stop talking and get back to the
I like to get
kitchen.
into the process about it.
No, I get it. That was
Which
the
also
deal.
slows everything down.
I get it.
We gotta reset to shooter A. We got too many TikToks already.
You're right. Okay, well, we're gonna put them all in the drafts and then release them all at once. We'll get them out as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
It's gonna be another 10 to 15.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry, did you take a number?
They gave us a number, actually, to let us know our place in line, yes.
Well, you just can't give numbers, you gotta take numbers.
Well, this is kind of a reverse.
You young people and your TikToks and your whatever you want.
Yeah.
Don't mind her.
Oh my god, did someone say TikToks?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm an influencer and I'm looking to apply for a job as a baker influencer.
Oh, I think this place already has a baker influencer already.
Oh, shucks.
I know. But, you'll get a cool reverse deli tab.
Reverse deli.
You know how, like, on a deli, you pull a tab and you get called a number. This is different. They actually give you a tab once you order it.
So cute.
And then you just have to guess the number.
Yeah.
Wow.
What was your number?
813?
Oh. I just noticed these are blank tabs. You really have to guess. You have to guess.
28.
I'm sorry, somebody 28 called.
Oh my god,
yes.
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned it. You have to find the hashtag to find the one that's yours and then figure out what your number is from there. So it's not very easy.
What a bizarre business model.
It can be a long process.
everybody just gets the one thing from everybody else. They have to order themselves.
Here's your tab back. Thank you so
can
much.
have mine.
Oh,
Like,
that's
take pictures
delicious.
of food. I don't eat it.
Tommy, we are too far in the weeds. I quit. Find yourself a new baking influencer.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I collapsed your very bizarre business model.
Listen, when you gotta go big, you gotta know when to walk away, you know?
And you haven't walked away yet, have you?
No.
Oh.
Now I just have somebody's phone and part of the thing I made.
Why do you have someone's phone?
Because they gave it to me.
Oh, that's right. That's that hashtag trade your phone for a cruffin. Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just, help yourselves to whatever's in the back, and I guess I'm gonna start closing up shop.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without this place.
I
This is
know.
the only place that lets me loiter and write my songs.
Oh, hey, I heard there's a vacancy. I slightly qualify, being an influencer who just takes pictures of baked goods. I mean, I don't know how to use an oven, but I do know how to sing.
Oh.
Those are basically the same thing.
Those are basically the same thing.
Right?
I mean, they're singing bakers all the time.
I mean, art is art, right?
Yeah.
Hashtag art is art.
Art is art.
Wait. You sing. Do you do anything musical?
I've been known to, hum a ditty, strum a string every now and then.
And you do look like Ed Sheeran. Like, you could be Ed Sheeran's brother.
Really? With this hair?
Actually, both. I know you're a brunette, but something about you
We
this
have ginger
hot.
energy.
You have big
We
ginger
do have,
I get that a lot.
It's true, we do get ginger
I get
energy.
that a lot.
Well,
you got big ginger energy.
hey, question, is that guitar just for decoration like a Fridays, or is that able to be played?
Like I said, help yourself. At this point, if we're going under, you might as well take what you can get.
Yeah, show us what you got, man.
I don't even work here anymore.
Conrad.
I didn't even get your name.
Oh, sorry, my name is Tom Rail.
Stacy. Fabulous.
And you?
Janice. It's just Janice Ginger.
Wow.
Wow.
I think that's why they say I have big ginger energy.
You do?
Oh my god, Jinx!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I
Wait.
feel like I've met you in the past life.
I know. I'm feeling inspired right now.
I
You
feel
wanna,
so
you wanna ride this wave?
Yeah.
Let's ride this wave.
Let's ride this
Okay.
together.
And these microphones are able to work too, not just the Fridays decoration.
Oh yeah, everything's still plugged in.
Alright, let's do this.
I wasn't expecting to go under today, but
I still don't work here anymore.
Conrad!
Alright, here we go. Walking into places and seeing shades of red. They're perfectly colored just like those loaves of bread.
You know, sometimes people ask me, when did you become a part of the band? And I say, wasn't I always there? And they go, no, you weren't. And I go, right, that's correct. It's just so hard, you know, it all flows together for me. The first time I think I saw them playing when I was outside that bakery and I heard that Ginger Energy song, and I was just doing my own thing on the corner. I was just me and a bucket singing songs, really angry songs. The one I was singing that day was called It's a Current Event. Current events suck, man. I don't know if you've been reading the paper, but it's always been that way. And that was me when I met them, singing my angry music. Newsflash! Everything sucks!
I don't have any money! I don't have any money!
Breaking news by Anderson Cooper. Everything's terrible. Don't bother voting, 'cause you're only gonna choose who's bad. Turn on the news and you're just gonna get mad. It's a current events. Current events. Current events. Current events. You know what I meant? Man, it's a current event. When you open your Facebook, nothing but suck. When you tweet on your Twitter, hey, what the fuck? When you turn on the YouTube, it's all bad. So what you all need to do is get up singing band. That's a current event. Current event. That's a current event. That's a current event. Newsflash. Current event. That's the current event.
Wow!
Sorry, I just sing what comes to me.
What is your name?
I don't have a name.
You're just the moment, man.
I'm the moment. That's it. That's my name.
Oh! It's like the end.
Shut up! No.
Oh.
All right, Kyle, here's all those newspapers you wanted. That's all we got left at the store, so we're closing up anyway.
Oh
know
my
what, Reese,
God,
the
you're
paper ain't
Kyle's
on.
the moment.
Kyle.
Hang on.
Oh, are you still doing that?
I'm gonna burn these.
No! Whoa! You're just gonna let this be on fire? What are you doing?
I still don't work here, so I don't.
Oh!
Kyle was just so unhinged. And he too had that big ginger energy like these other two. And I just knew it was love at first sight. And I know that he was probably like a millionaire, because usually millionaires look like they're poor. So I had to get him in the band, you know, because I just want to be a trad wife. That's my goal. Hashtag.
All right.
Oh wow, nice place.
Yeah.
It's an old bakery, closed down, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
kind of just squatting here.
That's where you need to make music, where businesses fail.
I gotta actually go check outside and make sure no one's pissing on the wall. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
that's an issue.
So, you like current events?
I sense sexual tension, so I'm gonna go sweep up rats or something. I don't know.
Sexual tension, huh? I don't even know what that means.
No, I'm on a vow of celibacy right now.
Oh, wow. That, you know, that just makes me want you more. Okay. Wow,
What is your name?
Stacy Fabulous.
Stacy.
It was Stacy Feinstein, but like, you know, Hollywood. I had to change it. You know. So fabulous now.
Wow.
Yeah, and you are
Where?
In a car.
No, where was the car?
On the road.
Oh my God, my parents were hit by two gingers in another car.
Oh my God.
Do you think our parents and your parents just crashed off each other?
Oh yeah, they just offed each other. But that's why we were meant to meet each other. And you're meant to join this band. You're meant to lead us, I think. And with my social media prowess and my just charismatic linguistic skills, I think that we can do something. I think Kyle is dead. I think the moment is now.
Yeah, and that's when we wrote our first duet together. It was the moment and Stacy.
That's me and Stacy.
Yeah,
Hi.
they know.
Hi, follow me.
So we wrote this
Smash that like button.
okay, stop.
I'm gonna go.
So we wrote this duet together, and the best thing about love, and that's gingivitis. Which was pretty ironic, because there's all this ginger stuff.
It was a hot R&B track, yeah.
So why don't we do that for them right now?
Yeah. Thank you for coming to our abandoned bakery, which I now de facto manage with my special one.
You've infected my mind. You stick to me like a fly.
Oh, yeah.
When I see you come at me with a toothbrush,
Come
I
at me,
got
baby.
a passionate politics. Gingivitis, your gingivitis. Oh, you give me a passionate arthritis for the
Sexual tension is when things aren't about me. I felt like I had to get this boat back on track, this train back on the sail. I don't know, mixed metaphors also make me uncomfortable. Because you know, I founded this band. I discovered this bakery, and I had to get this back to being about me.
All right, be honest. What do you think of the jacket?
It's flashy.
Okay.
It's
All right.
good. It's red like your inner hair.
Yeah.
Like my inner hair.
Yes, hashtag red.
Yeah, I really felt like I needed to step up my fashion and attitude to match this group now.
Yeah, but remember that you know the moment. This is the moment. We're here for the moment. We're here for the hashtag red.
Now let me ask you this because you've been saying that a lot.
Yeah, I just.
Hashtag what?
Okay, let's not do that.
No one is actually actively posting right now. You can just drop the facade for like a second. I called this team meeting, one, because we live in this bakery and
Yes, we do.
can't not be in this space together. But two, because I think we've lost sight of what makes this band so great.
Yeah.
Which is that we all have an inner ginger.
And we are all inner lovers too. And I
Is
feel
that we all love ginger.
we all love
me
ginger.
and the concept of ginger and the feeling of ginger.
Well, we're not feeling like quite like that because we discovered that we are genetically ginger, but not on the outside.
But we are on the inside. And that's what I saw in you guys too. when #GingerGate started.
Okay, I think you have written something, and I need you.
Oh, that's so good for you.
Don't say that. She started
Don't
this.
patronize me.
I know.
This is my band.
Yes.
She has got more fashion and attitude, fashiontude,
Okay.
than you ever will.
Thank you. I was the one that wandered into this bakery. I was the one who figured out their inscrutable ordering system.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who is qualified to be both an influencer and a baker.
But you haven't shown us anything.
Listen.
Okay, the moment.
I picked a number, and it was 4.
Oh,
There's no
That's-
I in 4.
You're so right.
That's correct.
that is correct.
4 is a number, not a letter. We are a group.
Yeah, but you spell it out with letters.
Shut up!
Okay.
Now, you know,
Okay.
what's the point?
What's the point? The
The point
moment.
is we are a unit.
And there's a U in 4 and unit.
Okay.
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 Yeah. You got us there.
Everyone's
You got us.
spelling.
I went to DeVry University.
It's not about a one of us. It's about all of us.
All of us.
That did make sense.
Jinx.
And I booked us a gig.
Oh.
Oh my god, where?
A dental convention.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Do
you think
they'll be
I think they're gonna have.
Sorry.
I mean, they're gonna have to be because it's funny because they're all in a waiting room and they're all looking at us.
Oh, a captive audience.
It's a captive
Oh, that's the
audience.
best.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try out my new stuff.
Do it.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been trying out this new kind of funky song called Trader Joe's Hose.
Really?
That's like not a very girl power.
Do not gatekeep
No,
their
no, no.
femininity.
Because
right
it's
now.
like hose affectionate. You'll see.
Look, you guys, I still really don't work here,
Oh,
but I just
Conrad,
want to
Conrad, are you still living here with
Hey guys, sorry, we had to pick up a few last
What
week.
the?
We sold the building to Amazon to put up a warehouse. So.
Oh.
Oh.
Guys, they're cool, guys.
No, they're cool. They're cool.
I mean, you're gonna have to leave anyway, so this dental convention sounds like a good idea.
We know you're about to move on and things. I just happen to be a really insightful person, and it sounds like y'all are really trying to smooth over the actual problems and the dynamics of the group by introducing a bunch of new elements and songs and things.
All right.
We shouldn't have installed those curtains in front of the counter.
I think they're right, but
Yeah.
we need to get this band moving.
All right.
You're right, as always.
Why I gotta bend? It's about unity. It's about operating like a real band. Someone sing Trader Joe's Hose with me. We can make it a duet.
I'll do it.
We make it a duet.
Yes.
Fine.
Right?
We'll
Fine.
do backup.
It's not about I, it's about we.
Shake this egg.
There you go.
All
That's
right.
acting like a band.
Hello, Dr. Hershowitzes. Thank you for being here.
Your teeth are all looking great, but they could be
Splendid.
better.
Could be.
I'm sure the cleaning is gonna help.
I think some of you have eaten a couple snacks here and there from a certain pimp we know, possibly. And that pimp's name
And that's what rocked us to stardom. Started with a dental convention and we moved up to pediatricians. Back down to practicing assistants. And then back up to cardiologists. And then we were on the main scene, actual non-conventions. We weren't just hired and people saying, what was that entertainment that HR came up with? No, it was actual people that knew us and wanted to come see us. And we were at the top. But everybody was getting a little bit to the top of their own ego, if you know what I mean. That means they were stuck up. Myself included, I will bring myself into that. It was just tough. We were on tour. It had been a while. We've been on tour through Australia, through France, through New Zealand. We didn't plan our flights well. We went from Australia to New Zealand. It was like, who's planning this tour? Did not have a good manager. But it's getting tough. And Stacey and I were having some problems. I don't know, everything was getting heated.
It's so warm in New Zealand. It's so heated.
Stacy.
Top of the morning to ya. Bonjour. I'm trying out my new cultural identity for you.
I'm just so jet lagged. I can't keep track.
You're always jet lagged. You never let me play your scarf anymore.
What? It's just,
No, it's just not the same.
it's been a little bit limp lately, that's all.
Yeah, it's really.
You've been around for a while.
Guys, stop whatever weird thing you're doing right now. We have an emergency.
Yes, we do.
There are no cruffins in the green room.
Absolutely.
My writer
not.
made it very, very clear that I would not perform without cruffins in the green room.
Well, I wonder whose fault is that?
Yeah, it was yours.
Me? You know that I only take pictures of food. I don't eat food.
Then why do you keep calling yourself a mother flippin' baker?
Oh, man, shut up, everybody. What? What is going on with your head?
I went through a midsummer.
What?
I
discovered himself.
He's cultural. He's
I
worldly,
discovered
like me.
myself. I went to a place with my friends. Turns out my lover at the time was actually cheating on me, and then next thing I know, they're stuffed in a bear carcass.
It was very
We cut to the
spiritual.
bear carcass.
That's where you're going. You cheated.
We cut back.
It cost me $50,000 to do that.
But it was so revitalizing. He did so much ritualistic crying with other people.
I know. I did heavy breathing, and I smiled like a freaking fiend at the end.
We cut to a montage of all of the weird shit that he did in order to change himself.
So I need a tea now? Is it? Oh.
That was just it?
That was it. It was a lot of screaming. It was what we call on the land screething, if you will.
Well, I hear that you've been working on yourself, but you haven't really been working on the music.
Says you.
Yes, says me.
That's what they just said.
Like, that's what I said.
No, I painted myself in that
That's
corner,
what she said.
and I have midsummared myself enough to say I'm sorry, and we can talk through this.
All right, well, let's see what you've been writing.
All right, I will. This is a little ballad I've been working on.
Another
Flat.
ballad.
It's not just another ballad. This is a ballad that has real emotional heft to it. The flowers told me to do it.
Oh, the flowers are talking to you now.
Yes, Kyle, they did.
This is the moment!
The moment.
The moment is right now. Hit it. I said to myself that I needed a time and a place to blow me away.
I cried for 2 weeks after that. Straight 2 weeks. I didn't even pee, I just cried. I didn't even know where the water was coming from. It touched something inside me and I realized I was being a problem. The moment was gone. And unfortunately, I saw something in Janice's eyes that day too. Well, things got a little weird when we were on that bus together.
I think the band needs to break up.
What?
What? We just had a beautiful bonding moment, guys.
Yeah, we actually like talked our feelings
But that
out.
was the first time in years that I have felt anything.
Oh.
I've never felt anything.
I felt something. And I'm sorry, Stacy, but I felt something for you, Janice. You'll know I mean it because I'm actually showing my eyes.
Oh my God, you've never even shown me your eyes!
You have gorgeous peepers.
I think I love you, Janice.
Oh my God, this is so totally fabulous!
No, Stacy!
No, wait.
Nothing?
I don't think I can. It was always supposed to be about me, but not like this. Not like a real human connection.
So that night meant nothing either?
What?
Look, you and Stacy were like really busy that time that we were in New Zealand.
And we kind of trauma bonded over the two of you. It was a thing.
Stacy!
But that didn't mean anything either, I'm sorry.
What? Wow, Janice.
I'm sorry,
Oh my God, nobody chased after me! You guys never cared about me!
Wait, I know. She's
Oh my God!
It's Stacy!
Is this goodbye?
think so. I think we lost sight of the music.
Hold on to this tab. I feel like you're going to guess a number one day. I hope that number belongs to me.
Goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Janice.
Goodbye, Conrad. Goodbye, Tommy.
Yeah, bye. Bye, y'all.
We're
Thanks
breaking
again.
up now, so.
Thanks for coming back. You know, we're running the Amazon warehouse, and we still want to have you when we can.
Yeah.
Get back to work! I'm sorry, we gotta.
I really still don't work here.
And like that, the band broke up. It was a really shocking turn of events. That really was pretty obvious. We were really just trying to smooth everything over. But, you know, we have our waves. And, you know, unlike most people, I was actually rooting them on from social media. I followed all their individual artists' names, and the one that I was most curious about was Kyle. I thought the moment really did need a moment. There was really only one way for that to happen. And that was through the art of his new career as Hillbilly Opera. That Hillbilly Opera that went so well, and the biggest hit, You All Everybody.
How y'all doing out there? Welcome to the Farm Festival. I'm Kyle. I'm gonna get back to some roots with some Hillbilly Opera. Well, you owe money to the government. You owe money to your parents for rent. You don't got
the biggest moment came when I saw a joint Instagram post from Janice and Stacy. They ended up reconciling, became strong, badass females, and became a power duo. Their power duo exclusively dealt with the genre of 80s new wave. It felt appropriate. They both really had deep synth root pockets in their lives. Their number one hit, though, came in the form of Close to the Edge, comma, or parentheses, yes. Big Taylor Swift title right there.
As you can see, we are women supporting women.
We wear blazers now.
Hashtag feminism, hashtag girl boss. Cause it's the 80s. And you're gonna work, girl, or die trying.
We wear blazers now.
I'm close to the edge, close to the edge. Now, close to the edge now. Touch my body. I see you staring, but I'm not hell no. 'Cause I'm a working girl. Working girls live on the edge. We live on the edge. Live on the edge. Live on the edge.
Don't push me now.
Hey, I was just being supportive.
Don't push me.
I'm hashtag.
I'm boiling over. There's so much rage contained inside this tiny body.
And that's okay.
Just waiting to burst.
'Cause menstruating bodies
Just waiting
are healthy
to push you over that edge.
Close to the edge. You're in my spotlight. You're in my spotlight.
Women supporting women.
It's great. Girl power.
Close to the edge.
Girl boss, girl boss, girl boss, girl boss, girl boss.
We wear blazers now.
And they certainly were girl bosses for real. Unfortunately, there was footage that came out months later of them having a full-on slapping fight.
Oh my god, you fucking started! I was better in the blue.
It made TMZ for 3 weeks in a row. It was quite spectacular. As for me, Tom Real, well, I decided to just go by Tom with an X instead of an O, so it made it feel cooler. I wanted to explore a genre I hadn't explored in my life but felt drawn to. This was something that I really, really felt deep in my soul. Doo-wop. I absolutely love those dulcimer tones of those 60s doo-wop groups. Really, you can't tell by the fedora. And my brief little run-in with a number one hit came with Deeply Out of Onions. Well, how you find nifty 50s cats doing out of here? That's Thank you. Oh, thank you. My roadie, he's been with me for a good while now. We had that time in Memphis, didn't we? I forgot, he only speaks in bass tones. Well, let me sing you that new track, Deeply Out of Onions. My baby, she wanted some toppings for her chili. She couldn't deal with those red onions. City casinos was the greatest time of my life, but something was missing. There was a void bored into my heart that I knew I needed to fill. So I slid into the DMs of Janice and said, "Hey girl, how you doing?" I'm just kidding. I didn't actually say that. I was very nervous. I said, "I would like to put the band back together. I miss you, and I think we can do this." Well, that DM got forwarded over to Stacy, and then Kyle came from the bayou to come back. So the band got back together one last time, so that way we could feel what it was like to truly be ginger lovers. Thank you all so much for coming to our new Q&A portion of the reunion tour of Ginger Lovers. We are so...
Yeah, it's our last tour. Last stop of the show in the bakery where it all started.
Yeah.
I want to thank these guys for coming back.
Oh my God, Conrad!
We here at the bakery, which then turned into an Amazon warehouse, which is now a Disney superstore, are so pleased to have you.
The natural progression of things.
The natural progression.
You guys are the best.
Are you being held here behind against my own will?
Conrad!
It's so bad that I can't even say what.
You know what?
They get paid enough. Just don't worry about it.
No, I know. It's really bad.
Back to the Disney pits. Let's
It's
go.
very bad. We need to talk about Bruno.
We're gonna stick a little goofy soup.
So, we got any, can we bring the bakery
Let's
house
bring the
lights
bakery
up?
house lights up. Let's see our beautiful faces that are coming in.
They're all our
Oh my
super
God,
fans.
look at you
I
all.
want to thank you guys for paying $1,000 per ticket.
It was quite a time and a half, let me tell you. We are just so excited to take some questions. Why don't we get something rolling? Yes, you, bespeckled man.
First time listener, long time fan.
Sure.
We have a lot of those.
It's called TikTok. It happens, yeah.
Listen, I've been a fan of you guys ever since you started this Disney Amazon bakery, and honestly, I just want to know, like, when have you felt most connected to your roots as artists?
Wow. So.
Well, obviously, our roots are inner ginger, and I mean.
Which is a root.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know better. If you don't touch up your roots, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Remember the time you went aqua?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those.
Can we cut to that time?
Oh yeah, sure, absolutely.
I'm a Barbie girl living in my own world.
Okay, your hair color is not aqua, and that's confusing to us right now.
Oh.
Cut that.
We cut that.
Yeah, that was a choice.
Yeah.
So I feel most connected on any time something evokes ginger energy. You know, when I get a sunburn.
Yeah.
We cut it the last time they got a sunburn.
You look like a fucking lobster.
Thank you.
We cut that.
Yeah, you peeled like an anaconda because of that was bad
All
sunburn.
in one piece.
That anaconda did.
That anaconda don't. But it
Alright,
did.
let's not do any trademark violations.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not
We
in Disney
don't
Amazon
want you to
bakery.
get into another beef with Nikki.
Maybe another cinnamon roll can answer your question.
Oh yes, that was our man. Those were our fan names.
My little cinnamon roll.
Anyway, right over here. Yes.
Yeah, I want to know what really happened during the Cinnabon incident.
That's where we had our second show. It was at the convention center where that dental convention was happening.
Yeah.
And we decided to do an impromptu, like the Beatles on the roof. We thought, let's do a show at the Cinnabon.
Yep.
What we didn't realize was we weren't actually famous at all, so no one
Yeah.
cared.
I got 3rd-degree burns from the glaze on my foot.
Yeah. And we got put in jail for stealing Cinnabons,
Yeah, we did.
which is weird because they suck.
They are dry as hell. They are just terrible.
But I think there's a question over there.
Yeah, was there a question?
Yeah.
Over here. Yes, you.
I want to know what happened between Tom and Janice that night.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of us would like to know that.
Well, before I answer
Let me
that.
not get between.
Oh, thank you. Well, let me ask you this, Janice. 24.
Oh my God! Wait. How did you know?
I've always known, Janice. wanted to sing something to each other for a while.
Yeah. I think I've always had your number.
Yeah.
This is gonna be hard for me to watch.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, Stacy.
You still got that glimmer in your eye.
Still got that wry smile.
It's seedless.
Red ones, you see.
We still got the bakery with us. When I look in your eye, I see an endless ginger stream. It's a bit refreshing with a hint of spice, but it's the river I need in my life.
When I look at your smile, it warms me up from head to toe. A gentle warming right here in my throat.
It's a bit acidic, yes.
Makes me think that I'm not alone.
Let's go swim in that ginger stream. Let's just swim in that ginger stream. This is real life.
It's not
A dream. So let's down swimming that ginger stream. I love you, Janice.
Love you, Tom.
Will you marry me?
Oh my God! Is this contact?
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god!
Wow.
Does that answer your question?
Does that answer your question?
That totally wasn't planned for
It answered
publicity.
mine.
Yeah. And it inspired me to write a song of my own. I saw this coming. And this one's for you, Stacy.
Oh my god!
It's called Backup Plan.
Oh my god!
I don't want to get into this.
I really don't want to be near this one. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's the best way I can be romantic. I know it might not sound great.
Really went for it there, Kyle.
It's okay. We got your rich parents' money.
That's true. Took a lawyer a long time to find me, but it's true. So there's my little song called Backup Plan.
Back you up.
When the lights at the bar go up, you better look around. 'Cause that person you were looking at has left its Cape Town. So if you're like, what's up, I need a woman or a man, you better have for you that backup plan. So come with me, baby. Number 2 is still single. Just remember that now it's about you. Number 2 is just as good as number 1. So get ready for that night of unexpected fun. Backup plan. Backup plan. Back up, wait, back it up.
Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Back up.
And you will always be my backup plan too. Because this band has really made me realize that the relationship does most important is me. Because when I got my diagnosis, I am a full narcissist. And I'm #proud.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't just a thing that we said to you, that's like an actual...
That was an actual diagnosable
Oh.
thing.
Yeah.
That explains a lot, actually.
All right.
Do we have any more questions?
I think we have time for one more.
What
One
about
more.
the twins?
What was that?
What about the twins?
Twins?
The twins.
Did someone have secret babies?
Stacy.
#oops.
Wait, did we have? Did you have my babies?
They're having a better life now.
Are they?
Remember New Zealand when it was really hot and everything was getting heated? Yeah. They're Kiwis now.
Are
Oh,
they
you left
ginger?
them in New Zealand?
They're
Do you
ginger.
want to see the pictures?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It'd be nice to see my kids.
Aren't they beautiful?
Wait, are they real gingers or are they gingers on the inside like the
Yeah,
rest of us?
They're ginger. I have naked baby pictures. Yeah, they're gingers.
Oh,
They're
okay.
gingers.
Cool, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
It's okay. They're babies. It's like.
But you know what?
It's cute.
That's a very good thing, though. You know, keeping the act of surprise alive. You always have that, Stacy. You always have the power of surprise on your side. Much like all of us, we all have the power of surprise.
Life is just full of surprises.
Life is
like
just full of surprises.
pregnancies you just don't tell people about, and then you just go through it. That is
Again, life is full of surprises, which, oddly enough, is the name of our final song we wrote
Right.
together.
Yes.
Power of surprise.
Power of
Power of
surprise.
surprise.
And
And surprise! This is the last time we're ever going to perform together.
Yeah,
ever.
see?
Surprise!
It's all full circle now.
We got back together just to break up again.
That person over there is excited we're not going to be
I
together.
know.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know, they were more of a turmeric root person.
I think this is going to be my
Okay.
backup plan, actually. Sorry.
All right, well, life's full
On that note.
on that note, life's full of surprises.
Yes, it is.
Let's get to it.